Hi everybody and welcome to week 7. Again, I know that we've been in a little bit, but again, I've been grading your informative speeches. On the whole, I really have enjoyed them. I've learned a lot, which has been good. A couple of things. Some of you have emailed me about your grade and wondered, how can I do better at this? First of all, let me just say that public speaking is not easy, right? It's hard. There's a lot of things you have to think about and process that go into it. And so here are some overarching concerns I had with the informative speeches. Hopefully we can take this and apply it to persuasive speech, and then I want to talk about what's coming up this week. So first of all, with the informative speech, with the visual aids, a lot of you, more than I can remember, some of you just forgot to use your visual aids. Of course, you lost points because you didn't even have them. Please don't forget to have a visual aid. Secondly, for some of you, you made really detailed PowerPoints, which that's not ever what I specified. Of course, I give you credit for that. But when you have a slide full of just words and you're reading off your slide, that's not public speaking, that's public reading, okay? And you lose points for that. I've commented on that when people did that. Again, even if you just have a picture, don't turn your whole body and look at the picture when your audience is in front of you, right? So make sure that you reference your visual aid, you explain it, but then you move on. And that's what your book articulates. And I didn't take off too terribly many points for that because, of course, we studied that this week. But if you're reading off your visual aid, that I can't help you with because you know that this is not a public reading class, it's a public speaking class. A lot of you, for the most part, did a good job with eye contact, but a lot of you just flat out read it to me from your note cards. Here's a couple things. One, don't have so many note cards. Put down what you think you're going to need. Because if you have like a stack of 20 note cards and you've written out your whole speech, you're going to read and you're going to lose points every time. On this persuasive speech, I'm going to crack down much more harshly on delivery. And so please be advised. Make sure you're making gestures. Make sure you're making eye contact. If you want to interact with your audience, great. Don't make it feel so rigid. Sometimes they feel really rigid. These are people that you put together for an audience. So again, you should hopefully be comfortable. Also, your audience members, please ask them to not be playing on any electronic devices. If you actually want them to count as an audience member, they can't be on laptops, they don't need to be on their cell phones, they need to be paying attention to you, okay? It's like I think it's a 6-minute speech, a persuasive speech. I need to check on the time, but that is not too much to ask. This was a 6-minute speech. Let's see, what else? Make sure that you're citing your sources. According to an article in Time magazine in 2015 written by Lee Smith, he states, that is a perfect citation right there. Author, title of the work, and the date. If you're on a website and you don't have the date, you use the date of which it was most recently updated, okay? Things of that nature. And also make sure that you're explaining your statistics well. Make sure that you are, if you think an author's name is going to be difficult to articulate, or to pronounce, please make sure you practice pronouncing it. Don't get to your formal speech and say, Schwedinsky and make sure you know how to say it. And guess what? If you're not sure how to say it, just do your best, go with it.